Hi guys! So today I wanted to film the video that I keep telling you I'm going to film, and that is the update video. Where have I been on YouTube for however many months? So I'm filming that today, and it is my update slash my skin story video, which you'll probably see in the title, because those two go together. So, let me start from the beginning. So I went to school for skincare. I went to a beauty school. Right after high school, I started literally the next month after I graduated high school. So I went to school for skincare to become an esthetician, or also skincare specialist. So that was fun, that was great. I ended up graduating first in my class. I was the first one in my class to graduate because I was the perfect attender. I went to every single class, didn't miss any time. They gave me a cool little wax kit for that. So I graduated from there in December. And then, of course, the time that I graduated, I was supposed to go out, find jobs, you know, get into the business. And, of course, at that same time that I graduated, my skin got really bad. Of course, right as I'm graduating to become a skin care specialist, take care of other people's skin, my skin gets bad. So how am I supposed to go out and get jobs? Like, I even went to some job interviews and I didn't get the jobs. And, oh my gosh, I felt so insecure because my skin just got so bad, and I'm supposed to be telling people how to take care of their skin, and people are looking at me like, you're telling me how to take care of my skin? Look at you. So I couldn't figure out what was wrong. Like, I thought maybe it was the products I was using at school because I got facials every day, so I didn't get any facials. Like, I stopped getting them. I stopped using all those products. I started using just like simple products. They're actually the simple products from Target. Just something that would just be easy on my skin. And that didn't work. I stopped wearing makeup, which was even worse. I stopped wearing makeup so that my skin still looked bad. Like, it looked even worse without makeup on than it does with makeup, but I felt like maybe the makeup was clogging at my face, so I wanted to give it time. So there was like, I think, like a month or two's time that I just didn't wear any makeup. Most days anyway. There may be one day where I went out somewhere nice, so I had to put makeup on. But I didn't wear it, and that's not anything like me because I'm a makeup artist. I want to wear my makeup. So none of that worked. I was still feeling bad. I then got the letter in the mail, because this was in December that my skin started getting bad. It didn't get any better. Like, it just either got worse or just stayed the same. It didn't get any better at all. So I didn't feel like filming videos when my face was so bad, and I couldn't figure out what it was, so I couldn't even tell you how I was taking care of it. It was just like, it was just bad. And I probably have a few videos up of that time, and you can even see in like whatever Instagram posts I may have from then how bad it was. Like, I still have it a little bit, like that's what all this on my cheek is, and some here. But it's gotten to the point where I'm just like, okay, I just have to get over it. Like, I need to just move on. It was all up my forehead, all over my chin, all up my cheeks, and I thought maybe it was caffeine, so I stopped like drinking coffee. That may have helped a little bit, but it wasn't the main cause. And then I got a letter in the mail that I've been waiting for to take my state board exam so that I could get licensed, because we had to take a written exam and a practical exam. So I had already taken the written exam before I graduated school, so I knew half of that was done. But I still had to take the practical, and it was supposed to be like 2 to 3 months after school ended that you're supposed to take it. So it's like, oh, it's still a lot of time to like miss all that. It ended up being like 6 months later that I took it. I graduated in December, and I had to take the test in May. That's a lot of time to forget things. I mean, thank goodness I was able to go back to my school and review and everything, but getting that letter, oh my gosh, I had so many anxiety attacks in just that first day that I got the letter. I was going out shopping with my mom and I was in such a good mood. It was a really pretty day outside. We were going to the outlets, which were outside, so we were going to walk around in the sun, first warm day that we really had. And everything was going to be great. Everything was going to be groovy. We were going to go shopping. And of course, right before we were about to leave the house, the mail came and that letter was there. And that just ruined my whole day. I cried on the way to go shopping. I had an anxiety attack. I didn't sleep at all that night that I got the letter. And like, all because it's been a couple months because I wasn't it's been a couple months since I was in school. I was just afraid. Like, I don't know. It just triggered something and it was really bad. So I was like, okay, I need to get over it. I just gotta take the test. So what I did was every single day when I didn't have work, I would be reading my textbooks that I had from school, reading all my notes, practicing on myself, practicing on my knee, practicing on my mom, because my mom was my model. I got my whole kit together. I went through and through my kit over and over and over again. And I just want to make sure I had it all planned out. I would go to the tests and it was like nothing like I expected it to be. It was kind of better than I expected and kind of worse than I expected, just in different ways. And I don't know if I'm really supposed to talk about the whole test, like what was on it and everything, so I'm not going to, just in case. It was just a weird experience, but I took the test with a couple other people from my class, so it made me feel a little bit better knowing that they were there too. Anyway, so I passed my test. I got my license. I am now a licensed esthetician, skincare specialist in the state that I live in. I am a licensed esthetician now, but I still can't get a job. I can't get a job because my skin is still bad. Anyway, so I went to the doctor because my skin was still bad after I took the test. I was like, okay, now that I actually have my license, I really need to start taking care of my skin, figure out what's wrong. So I went to a doctor, my dermatologist, and she basically just said it happens sometimes. It's like teen acne. Basically what it is just a teen acne. It was like cystic acne too, that I got when I was an adult. So it just waited till I was older to get it, which sucks. I mean, I don't want the teen acne anyway, because I had like maybe 1 or 2 breakouts every now and then, but I never really had bad acne ever. Like, I've always had like a little bit of scarring right in between my eyebrows, but never had bad acne on my cheeks or my chin. So it was just crazy that it happened. So she was like, yeah, just waited till you were older to come out. Maybe it was like triggered by the products I used when I was in school, getting facials every day, but she said it wasn't anything to do with the food I was eating, because people were saying maybe it's food that you're eating, maybe you need to stop drinking coffee, maybe you need to stop doing this. She said that's not it. So she put me on 3 medicines. One I had to take orally and 2 topical. That I would take morning and one I'd take morning and night, and one I just put on at night. And so I started taking those. I was like, great, this is going to get better. I started feeling a little better knowing that I went to the doctor, everything was going to get better. That was in like April or May that I went to the doctor. And so she said, come back in 6 weeks and we'll see if we need to take you off of anything or if it's getting better or, all that. So she said it takes about 6 weeks for the one medicine to kick in. Well, that 6-week mark came while I was on vacation, and I started feeling sick. Like, I started, not feeling, I don't even know. It was just weird how it happened. What happened was, I was on vacation, we were in the hospital, because my aunt had a surgery, so we were in the hospital, and she was in the ICU, so I went to go visit her, and as soon as I left her room, I passed out in the ICU. I don't remember how it really happened. All I know is I was walking down the hallway to go back to the waiting room, and I was with other family members, thank goodness, and I was just like, I don't feel good, and I ended up passing out on the ground in the ICU. And I couldn't, like, I thought maybe just because I saw all the medical stuff. I don't know. So I went to the ER, like, we were in the ICU, so there were a bunch of doctors around, so of course they made me go to the ER. They wheeled me in a wheelchair. I started crying. There's even a picture on my Instagram of me in the hospital gown, and everyone thought I was just faking. I was like, nope, I passed out. Like, I was actually in the ER. Turned out I had low potassium levels and, like, a bladder infection, so thank goodness I went. So I started taking the medicine for the bladder infection that they gave me, and I just ate a lot of potassium. I'm still eating a lot of potassium. Because I don't ever want to pass out again. Because passing out, like, that scared the crap out of me. And every time, like, they said, stay out of the heat, drink a lot of water, eat your potassium, do all this. So anytime anything like that happens, like when I go outside and it's hot out, like, I can never be in the heat anymore. We went to the movies the other night, me and my mom, and the movie theater didn't have, like, any air conditioning or fans on. And I was like, oh my gosh, I, like, felt like I was having another anxiety attack. So anyway, I took the medicine for the bladder infection, and that started making me feel bad again. I was in the hospital waiting room again a couple days later, and I started feeling just really bad again. And I just started freaking myself out, thinking I was going to pass out again. So I went back to the hotel, and I looked up the side effects of that medicine for the bladder infection while I was still on my acne medicine. And so I stopped taking the bladder infection medicine because I was pretty sure it had gone away. And I was like, maybe that'll help me feel better. And it did for a couple of days, and then I came back from vacation, went back to work, and I almost passed out at work. And I was like, what is happening to me? What is happening? So I went straight to the doctor, and they decided that it was the acne medicine that I was taking. It was side effects of that was making me feel lightheaded, nauseous, fatigue, dizzy, just like all that stuff, like I don't know. So that's what had made me start passing out. So I had to stop taking my acne medicine, and of course now it's like, what is that going to do for my face? That was actually starting to help. So the dermatologist, I went back to the dermatologist, they took me off that medicine. Now I'm on 3 topical medicines trying to get it to go away. So right now it's really just this patch on my cheek that needs to go away, and I'll feel better. I'll be good. So the whole reason I wasn't on YouTube was because I was feeling sick, and I was feeling insecure, and I was having, basically, I had a lot of anxiety about being on YouTube with bad skin while I was saying that I was a licensed esthetician. So that is the long story of where I have been for the past however many months it has been. I don't even know. I've lost count. Anyway, so I'm starting to feel better now. I'm still not feeling great every day, but I think it's just because it's really hot outside that just gets to me. But I'm starting to feel better. I want to make more videos. I think I have some exciting stuff coming up in the future. So yeah, so just, I don't know. There you go. There's my explanation. I hope to see you guys on here a lot more. I'm trying to pre-film videos so that I can maybe get on a schedule of posting, but it's going to be hard because I'm at work a lot. Yeah, anyway, so there's your explanation. I hope you understand now, and I hope to see you in more videos. So go ahead and leave me a comment down in the comments down below. Leave me a comment telling me what you want to see in my next video. Okay, so I hope you have a great summer, and yeah, I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.